Hello and welcome back to the PES 2018 Master League with Newcastle United. Not many games to play this episode, just the testimonial type thing for all the retiring players. Plus we're going to have a look at the little season summary thingamabobbins of all that's gone on in this first season, which to be honest has defied all logic and expectation. But before we do any of that, we have to make a decision. Will we go to Manchester City, or will we? There's no point in adding any suspense to this. We're going to renew our Newcastle United contract. So, bosh, there we go, contract planned. So we will be staying at Newcastle for at least one more season as we start into our Champions League campaign. Our end of season team status looks thusly. Team spirit of 84, team strength of 77. The owner is well chuffed with us. He was just happy that we stayed in the league. So yeah, good stuff there. And that is Mike Ashley. That is like it's supposed to be like a generic silhouette, but that's definitely Mike Ashley. Look at state of him. There's our record for this season: 22 wins, 5 draws, 12 more losses than I thought we had. Owner trusts us 100%. Brilliant. That 8-year contract surely is in the post. I mean, if Pardew can get one, surely it can't be that difficult. Squad satisfaction is only at 55%, but then again, I suppose because we weren't really rotating, we had a winning team, so we thought we'd stick with that, as it was, doing the business. Kuma Babakar, he only came in January, and he's already got the most goals in the squad. John Joe Shelby with the most assists. That one is quite baffling. Kieran Clark, obviously our captain, and Jeffrey Schlupp with most appearances this season at left back. He's been rather good since he came in. All in all, jolly good. So from there we move on to our transfer business. Just to summarise what we did this season, who we've released and who we brought in. Hosalu we released fairly recently. Jamie Sterry went out on loan, he's come back from that loan. And Freddie Woodman went out on loan to Hanover for some reason. Brought in quite a few, brought in Oliver Burke and Kuma Babakar in the January window, along with Stefano Storaro on a loan deal. We brought Ruben Neves in January, I think, as well. Schlupp, Alves and Cornet, of course, came in during the summer transfer window. So now we just take one final look at the Premier League table. We did look at it briefly in the last episode, but just to clarify, Manchester United win the Premier League title. We finished second, a whole heap, 16 points behind them in second. Arsenal finished third and Tottenham in fourth, just pipping Man City. It's on goal difference, that's ridiculous. City drop into the Europa League places along with Chelsea and Liverpool. And relegated are West Bromwich Albion, Huddersfield Town and Bournemouth, which I am delighted about. And hopefully they will get relegated every season ever. But who will be joining us in the Premier League next season? Sunderland, in a huge fit of irony, have won the Sky Bet Championship on 87 points. And Aston Villa will also be coming up automatically. So that leaves Wolves, Norwich, Sheffield Wednesday and Hull, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes, they will be in the playoff spots. And who finished bottom? Burton, Sheffield United and Millwall. They can't go down because obviously there's no other English leagues in there. A quick look around the rest of the leagues before we progress. Juventus win Serie A because of course they do. Roma in second, Inter in third, and Fiorentina finished fourth with AC Milan and Napoli are they in joint fifth? No, AC Milan. Well, it says they're in joint fifth, but I don't know why because goal difference is a thing. But more, I don't know. That's how it is. And Bologna, Crotone and Verona are relegated to Serie B. In Spain, Real Madrid win it. Atletico in second by 2 points. And then Barcelona finished third. 2 further points behind Atletico Madrid, with Villarreal finishing fourth. Athletic Bilbao fifth, Sevilla sixth. And Deportivo Alaves finishing seventh, with Malaga, Getafe and Girona, yes, I know how to pronounce things, going down. Valencia just survived by the skin of their arses. In France, PSG obviously win it by quite the significant gap over Nice in second, and Lyon finished third with Marseille, Monaco and Saint-Etienne taking up the Europa League spaces can Troyes to them in 19th and Strasbourg in 20th. Oh no, there's only two that go down, isn't it? Yeah, so Troyes, them, and Strasbourg go down. In Holland, Feyenoord win it. Oh, on goal difference. They win it on goal difference ahead of PSV. With Ajax, Alkmaar and ADO Den Haag finishing 5th. In Portugal, Benfica win it by 5 points ahead of Sporting, with Porto in 3rd. It was going to be one of the combination of those three, with Braga and Chaves and Maritimo in the Europa League spots. And finally, for the European leagues, in the Bundesliga, Bayern win it by a huge margin over RB Leipzig, and Schalke finished 3rd. Dortmund finished 4th, with Hertha and Freiburg in the Europa League spots. Augsburg and Köln would go down automatically. Augsburg would go into the relegation playoff. We could go around Brazil, Argentina and Chile, but do you want to see that? I really can't be bothered. Only one Newcastle player makes it into the May Team of the Month, Oliver Burke, as a striker, because that's a thing. I suppose we should look at the final goal ranking for the Premier League. Bobby Firmino with 19 goals, Daniel Sturridge with 16 goals. The fact that he played 16 games is mental. And Zlatan Ibrahimovic with 15. Our highest scorers were Burke and Babacar, both grabbing 10 goals. Burke really picked up towards the end of the season, and Babacar gets 10 goals since January in the league. That is madness. Who else do we have? Dwight Gale gets 9. That's more than I thought he would have. Cornet gets 8. And anyone else? Nope. That is it for all of our players in the top, what I assume to be 50. Further developments of interest. We have been offered the Juventus job, but we are going to not take it. We are, as we've said, we turned down the City job for the same reason. We're going to play through the Champions League with Newcastle United to see how far we get. And then if we do a 3rd season, maybe go somewhere else after that. But for now, we are staying at St James's Park. It is now time to add yet another player to our favourite players list thingamabob. God, there's loads that I could pick. Who do I want to put in? I would love to put Babacar in, but since he's only joined in January, I don't think it would really be fair. To be fair, I think there's only one lad that we can put in who I absolutely love, and we got him on a free transfer at the start of the season. It is our goalkeeper Diego Alves, 33 years old. You, sir, are truly one of my favourite players, so yes, we shall proceed in adding you to our favourite players list. Now we enter this weird football-y dystopian world where lads stand still in the background as one fella stands to pose, and he has every right to. Diego Alves, you sir are a ledge. There has been a club ranking update announcement. So Real Madrid obviously top, Bayern 2nd, Juve 3rd, Barca 4th, Man United 5th. The top 10 or 20 are as you would expect. But where are we? We were, I think, 88th. If we hit square, we will see where we are now. Up to 60th. Get in. Above Medpol Basikir and below Spartak Moscow. That's alright. That's fine. Who else are we above? We're getting up above Swansea, Bordeaux, Malaga, Shakhtar. Yeah, alright. I'll take that. That's alright. This is just a little cool thing that I forgot to have a look. I don't think I've ever really looked at this before. But this is the I just went to the finance tab to see if we had our budgets through for the next season, and found this our club account balance for stuff like broadcasting rights, sponsorship income. This is really cool, actually. We haven't released anyone, so there's no severance. Contract options. What's this all about? Oh, it's an appearance, but that's really cool. It actually tells you what it's for. I like this. I like this a lot. There we go. We are working at a net loss of minus 8 million, which is, well, Newcastle wouldn't even spend 8 million in one window, let alone over two. So that's good. That's good. Money's there to be spent. Why not spend it? Okay, so we've received a few notifications that there's some transfer offers in for some of our players, but I've just noticed there in the top right our budgets for the season, and holy dear sweet Christ, Yeah, I think it's safe to say we'll actually, we'll be able to actually do some business this window with a 57.7 million transfer budget. I assume the most of that's come from finishing second in the Premier League, and an 11 million salary budget. That's madness. Absolute madness. Brilliant. We can actually do stuff now. Fantastic. But let's have a look. Diego Alves, we're not selling you. Not a hope. You're one of my favourite players. John Joe Shelby, we're not selling you either. So Malaga can go away. And as can Belenenses can go away for Oliver Burke. Who else? Any more for any more? Nope, that seems to be fine. Just on the subject of transfers, by the way, let me know in the comment section below who you would like to see us sign. Where do you think we need to strengthen? And is there anyone in any of your particular personal Master League seasons which have been a real standout for you, like real sleeper signings? Because I don't want to just sign any, the same people that everyone else signs. I'd like to make a few stars and make some heroes with your help, obviously. We have received another transfer offer, this time for Paul Dummett from, of all the teams to pick, it's the one I can't pronounce. For 2.4 million, he's valued at 3.3. He's never going to get played in this team. So let's see if we can renegotiate slightly here. Up to 2.8. If you give me 2.8, you can absolutely have him. It is now time for the testimonial game against the retiring players at the end of this season. They're called the old boys, which is a little bit insensitive, I think, Konami. Maybe we should sort that out, because some of them aren't overly old. But there's that looks like Casillas there, that he's going to be retiring. So it'll be interesting to see what squad is actually in this game. And there he is, Iker Casillas. He is a legend, to be fair. Fair play to him. That's a lovely kit, actually. I really like it. So we are just going to stick with our lineup, which has served us so well throughout the season. They deserve to play in this game. And we're going to be taking on the old boys, a bunch of retiring lads. A team of Casillas, Michael Dawson. What? Is he not? He thought he was retired already, but whatever. Skirtle, Leighton Baines, Dario Serna is finally going to retire. Zdravko Kuzmanovic, Gökhan Inler, Ricardo Montalivo, Ashley Young is retiring, alright. Dirk Kuyt, who is already retired but was in this game as a free agent, I guess. And Jermaine Defoe is finally retiring. Spoilers, I hate Jermaine Defoe because as a Toronto fan, he was awful for us, and then he went to Sunderland and done stuff for them. So I just really dislike him. I'm sure he's a lovely fella, but on a professional level, I don't like him. But anyway, I'm waffling on, and I've done that enough so far. So let's get into this game at, I assume, St James's Park, where we will give these lads a send-off that they will never forget by spanking them, hopefully, metaphorically, not physically, of course. It is at St James's Park, where we see the last... There's Dirk Kuyt. I love Dirk Kuyt. And there's Kieran Clark. I love Kieran Clark. Virtual Kieran Clark, of course. As they stride on onto the pitch for the very last time. God, you can't miss Skirtle, can you, with his big alien head? It's nice that they put this in the game, though. I really like it. Like FIFA, I assume, unless they put it in FIFA 18, I assume they don't have it. It's a nice little touch that PES has. Crowd are going beyond mental. But hopefully we can put in a performance worthy, fitting of the occasion in Michael Dawson's last game. Even though this is a celebration of these lads' careers, we will not be taking it easy on them. Looks for Babacar, lays it back for Neves. He's got space to shoot. He does shoot. It hits off Skirtle, comes to Burke. Here's Yedlin on the overlap. Chance early on if Yedlin can get the ball across into towards Babacar, which he can, and he's headed it wide off Casillas' post. Shelby now out wide to Burke. Still Burke. Oh, he's blitzed past Skirtle. He's going to have a dig, and he's going to score. Oliver Burke. What a wee legend. That's a wonderful individual goal. He's away from one. Sees Skirtle, blast past him, and just smashes it past Iker Casillas into the back of the net. Newcastle have the lead against the the so-called old boys. That's a great goal from Oliver Burke. Away from Skirtle. And he's just smashed it into the back of the net.
Good start.
Well, Babacar, he's stolen that from Dawson. Straight from kickoff here. A chance to make it 2 if we can get this right. Cornet inside to Marino. Now Neves. To Shelvey. Now Babacar lays it off for Marino. And that is 2-0. It's 2 in quick succession. Mikel Marino. Where's he going? Where's he going? There he goes. Marino, who's found some goal scoring form at the end of last season, picks up a goal in this testimonial game. And he doubles our advantage. Marino. Oy, that looked uncomfortable. As did that. Ref, nothing? No, that's per. Well, a strongly worded letter is going to your superior. Cornet, he's going to keep this in. And he's going to find Babacar, who's going to play it back to Cornet, who could do with some support. He's got Schlupp arriving. And Burke's arriving with the header, and it's 3-0. Oliver Burke has done it again. Take that, corner flag, for doing your job. This is becoming a bit. I mean, I wanted to beat them, but this is becoming a little bit embarrassing. Maybe this is why they're all retiring, as Oliver Burke powers in a header. He's completely unopposed. And it's 3-0. Set piece specialist Dario Serna to take it, and it comes. It's Ashley Young. It's poorly dealt with by us. Comes to Inler and there's Kuzmanovic. Inside for Defoe. Shots blocked. Montalivo still with a chance. Back in for Defoe. It's getting a bit scrappy there, boys, as we get it away, and that will end the first half, in which we have absolutely dominated. Yes, Gökhan Inler, you may look a smidge upset, sir, as we leave the field. So since it's technically a friendly game, we're just going to make all 6 substitutions at half-time, with Schlupp coming off for Haidara, Hayden coming on for Neves, Marino coming off with Storaro coming on, Gale replacing Babacar up front, Oliver Burke coming off for Rolando Aarons, and Jamal Lascelles is going to come on in place of Florian Lejeune. Gale, who, to be fair, really put in a shift at the end of the season. And there's a ball in, and there is a header and a goal from Rolando Aarons with his first touch. He scored, and it's 4-0 to Newcastle United. Gale with the ball out wide for Cornet, one of the few players we kept on in the second half, and Rolando Aarons, who is tiny, has outjumped Leighton Baines. 4-0 to Newcastle United. Ricardo Montalivo comes off, and Francesco Totti, who again retired last year, but he was a free agent in the game, has come on to retire again. Gale is on his own. He's done it before. Oh, it's broken. Surely a big piece of luck for Dwight Gale to get on the score sheet. 5-0 to Newcastle United. Good God, that's very close for anybody. 5-0. It's becoming a bit embarrassing for the pensioners now. Although this is a huge slice of luck that we get here. All part of the plan, as per usual, as Gale slots it underneath Casillas to make it 5-0. Maxwell replaces Kuzmanovic. Again, Maxwell's retired already. I do love that they put this little testimonial in at the end of the year, but I wish it was for players that were actually, still playing and could feasibly retire, as opposed to lads who've already retired. I suppose they're in the free agents already, but it's still kind of irks me a little bit. But it's nice to see them, to be fair, like Dirk Kuyt and Totti. It's nice to see them back for one game. It's like a charity game, I guess. But here's Maxwell, who's stopped by Hayden, and he keeps it in. Maxwell. Now Totti. To Defoe, good hit, and it's wide. Totti with the free kick in towards Guitha, and it's straight into the arms of Diego Alves. Well, miracles are happening in this game, so surely we can give this a go. Shelby is going to take this free kick. It's on target. We'll take it. We will take it. Do we have any left footers who can take free kicks? Haidara, sort of. So let's try Masahiro Haidara. If you score this free kick, I will love you. I will never sell you. Haidara, over the wall. No, not over the wall. But a corner. What a predictable result. Shelby to take the corner. Last action of the game. Cornet with the header. Cleared by Skirtle. And that will do it. We've absolutely ruined the retiring legends, quote unquote. Well, there is one at least. Iker Casillas with his boy Maxwell and Francesco Totti. As the confetti falls, as do the tears, I'm sure, on the face of Iker Casillas, as he is saluted by all corners of the ground, and many, many photographers who just randomly appeared out of nowhere. That would be well awkward if you turn around and see all them. But that is it for the testimonial. So there we go, we finally have our budgets for next season, our final budgets for next season, and they are massive, to say the very least. We could do a lot with this. 68.6 million in the transfer budget with a 16 million salary budget. And if we're going to be in Champions League as well, we need to be able to bring in some quality, and we have a huge chance of doing that. Club made a 55% profit increase compared to last season. The bean counters couldn't be happier. Good stuff. So that is it for this episode, and indeed the very first season of this PES 2018 Master League with Newcastle United. I need to just copy and paste that, because saying it all the time is redundant. So when we forward time next, we will be into Season 2, and of course the transfer window will be open. So in the comment section below, let us know who you would like us to sign in the summer window. Any players that have done particularly well for you in your own personal Master League seasons, or players you just want to see us sign in general. Anything that I missed of the little season roundup, such as if you wanted to see the top goal scorers in the Eredivisie for some reason, let me know and I'll put that in the start of the next episode, where we will begin Season 2, where we will go on our assault on Europe as we begin both the league season and our Champions League campaign. It's going to be a very, very busy next season, so we hope that you will join us for that. If you did enjoy this video, do be share. Yep, words are difficult right at the end. Do be sure, there we go, to like this video and give it a share, and hit that subscribe button if you haven't already, but why wouldn't you? And of course hit the little bell icon for all of the notifications for when we release new episodes of the Master League and new videos in general. So thank you very much for watching, and until our Season 2 opener, we will see you in the next one.